In a world ruled by invisible powers and endless bureaucracy, one man's ordinary life turns into a nightmare of guilt, confusion, and despair. This is the trial of Franz Kafka's haunting masterpiece about a man accused of a crime he doesn't understand, in a system he can't escape. One morning, Joseph K., a respected bank clerk, wakes up to find two strangers in his room. They tell him he's under arrest, but refuse to say why. He isn't taken away, nor is he imprisoned. Instead, he's told to continue his life, while waiting for further instructions. Thus begins the surreal, endless trial, not in a courtroom, but inside a twisted world of meaningless procedures and faceless authority. Kay soon discovers a bizarre court system hidden in the attics of ordinary buildings. The judges are shadowy figures. The clerks drown in piles of paperwork. Every hearing is chaotic, filled with whispers, lies, and accusations no one explains. Kay tries to defend himself, but no one tells him the charges. It's not justice, it's madness disguised as order. Desperate, Kay hires a lawyer who claims to have connections within the court. But the lawyer only delays everything, lost in endless bureaucracy. Later, Kay meets Titorelli, the court painter who explains the truth. No one is ever acquitted. There are only three outcomes: definite guilt, apparent acquittal, or prolonged delay. In Kafka's world, innocence simply doesn't exist. As months pass, Kay loses control over his life. His work suffers, his relationships crumble, and his sense of self dissolves. He begins to accept the absurd logic of the system. He's trapped, not by walls, but by a web of invisible rules. Final scene of the execution on the eve of his 31st birthday. Two men arrive at Kay's door. Without resistance, he follows them to an abandoned quarry. There, under the cold night sky, they hand him a knife. He doesn't take it. They pin him down and carry out the execution like a dog, as Kafka writes. His last words are a mix of shame and bewilderment, the ultimate symbol of a man destroyed by an inhuman system. Franz Kafka never finished the trial, yet its message is complete. It's a warning about the absurdity of power, the loss of individuality, and the fragile line between guilt and innocence. Over a century later, the trial still speaks to anyone who has ever felt powerless in the face of authority or lost in the machinery of modern life. This was the trial, the timeless journey into the heart of bureaucracy and the human condition. If you enjoyed this cinematic summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore more classic stories that shaped our world. If you enjoyed this summary, subscribe for more insights from the world's most inspiring books.